Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Astros, Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Seattle Mariners and the Houston Astros. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Dallas Keuchel, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's a guy that's going to take his lumps, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today.
Jean Segura standing in. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Jean Segura.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
It is so nice, Matt, to win that home opener. You know the next day the crowd is going to be hyped. Everybody's talking baseball in the city. And now you're back for game 2.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you better keep an eye on Robinson Cano as this game moves along. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
So digging in now, Ken Griffey. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, with Matthew Ross back there, we may not see a lot of offense unless you have a game plan to expand the strike zone, because he calls out of the zone better than anybody. I shouldn't say better, I should say more than anybody in the league.
And he misses low with it, 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. Ken Griffey Jr. is on deck. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Now a swing on 3-1, but this is chopped foul right around home plate, and the count will go full to 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. This one's flared out toward left. And this will be hauled in by Beltran for out number 2.
Batting third, center fielder number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Hard hit ball to second. Altuve showing off his range. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Felix Hernandez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year just a little under 4. But the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game, and that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep them in the game. Give them a chance to win.
Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Well, here you are, game 2. You try to get into somewhat of a routine. You know, game 1, you got so many people opening day throwing out first pitch, ceremony for dignitaries, you name it. That's not the real flow to a game. Now game 2, even though you're on the road, you want to try to get into a little bit of routine, and maybe that'll help them win this game.
Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, you have to watch out for Carlos Beltran these days. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
First pitch on its way. George Springer is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. The head-to-head history with King Felix, 4 for 14. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Here's the 1-1 delivery. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Cano. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away.
First baseman, Jeff Bagwell.
Stepping in, Jeff Bagwell. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Hernandez looks in. Here's the first pitch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nothing in the Houston first. We've played an inning from Minute Maid Park. Scoreless on the show. Harold Reynolds will be the next to bat. Looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch, and he misses 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1, and there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. To his left, Correa. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
At the plate, Edgar Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Played on the backhand. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's Robbie Cano now. He went deep in the contest last night. Cano waits on the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A little bit outside. 2-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit. And that means the inning stays alive with 2 away for Kyle Seager.
He gives up a single there, but he's retired 5 in a row. Man, he looks sharp to me.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Seager will wait on the 1-0. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at bat goes on. I love it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Bregman has got it, and the side is retired. Mariners leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Carlos Correa now. The head-to-head history with King Felix. He's gone 3 for 6.
Carlos Correa.
First offering on its way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Down low. 2 balls and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
You throw a ball down the middle, you better start ducking right when you release it. He took it right back at him. Hit it where it's thrown.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Lined into left field, a base hit.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in, or if they sit back, get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
Evan Gattis now standing in as he'll take a look at ball 1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
None out. Runners at first and second. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Here's Carlos Beltran. The head-to-head history with King Felix. 7 hits in 14 tries. From the stretch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And no one will get this one. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And the run will score as the Astros are off to the early 1-0 lead.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Into the box, Yulieski Gurriel, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. Comes set and the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Mariners. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-0 delivery. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Bases are loaded with only one out. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball.
I like the call for the two-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get. And that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
Three-two with the bases loaded. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with two away now.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with two strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Hernandez readies the 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Gonna have to make something happen with two strikes now.
2 out, bases loaded. swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Cruz moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
Right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 3, Mike Zunino.
Here now is Mike Zunino. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Throwing to second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
In now, Gene Segura. And that misses, ball 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Right over the middle, knee high. Runner at second here with one man out. Hit to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Ken Griffey.
So stepping in, Ken Griffey, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground, but foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One left for Seattle. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning.
Springer.
Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
And that misses, 1-1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Count.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Ball 2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Push to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Little soft liner right there dropping in the outfield. He didn't hit it hard, but sometimes those little soft singles get rallies started.
Bagwell.
Striding in once again, Jeff Bagwell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A runner at first with no outs here. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now a throw over, just keeping him close. Here it comes, 0-2. Drilled on the ground to short, and a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
You know, it's not often a guy sits in a count 0-2 and gets a base hit, and the pitcher still feels like 0-2, I got to battle. But that was the case here as he battled back, got a hit down 0-2.
Into the box now, Carlos Correa, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. One 0 count. Here it is. 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And a full count now, 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Ready for another chance? Josh Reddick. He singled his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This situation right here, 1-0 with the bases loaded, you got to stay patient. Just be specific and patient. Get your pitch, but make sure it's where you want it.
Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. And a fastball just a bit high.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
On the ground for Cano. This could be two. Segura for one. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score from third.
Hey, base is loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Stepping in now, Evan Gattis, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Clearly they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Line towards center field. Griffey is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Astros forced to settle for only the one run. 3 innings complete. The Astros lead it 2-0. Digging in to try it again. Ken Griffey Jr. comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark.
Designated hitter
Ken Griffey Jr. has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Harold Reynolds will be the next to bat. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Hey, he tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Digging in for his second at bat, Edgar Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one. The 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's Robbie Cano now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Here it comes, 1-0. Swung on and missed, 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mariners leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. Now at the plate, Carlos Beltran. He reached on a single in his first try.
Fielder, Carlos Beltran.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball, and he wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Yulieski Gurriel.
Now batting, Yulieski Gurriel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at bat. 1-0. Two and 0 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that just misses inside. Hernandez looks in. Here it is on 1-0. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. And oh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
This is a big bat right here. No doubt you'd rather go after the 9-hole hitter with a runner on third instead of giving the top of the order a chance to cash in.
hit to first. Martinez comes up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a strong inning there for Felix Hernandez. His club needs to get him some runs, however. It's 2-0. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Comes
Seattle.
into this at bat
Third
0 for 1
baseman,
in the ball game.
Kyle Seager.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And that one right down Main Street.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-2 once more. Heading out towards shallow right. Reddick has a read on it. He's got it one away.
Now batting.
So with the fly out
Right
there
fielder,
coming on the fastball,
Nelson
seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And to this point, these two have topped out at 95 and 91 miles an hour respectively. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope,
And he lays off there 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0. Now the 2-0 home to Cruz. Fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Ball three.
Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Reddick racing back, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The catcher, number 3, Mike Zunino.
So striding forward now, Mike Zunino. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. 3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. Beltran is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Mariners are down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Jose Altuve.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
You got that right, Matt. There is a lot of moving parts on that barehanded play, and it is a thing of beauty when everything comes together just like it did. You can bet he'll be watching this one again after the game.
Here's George Springer. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw on to first takes care of him. Two very quick outs to start the home fifth.
Now batting, first baseman, Jeff Bagwell.
Digging in and looking for more, Jeff Bagwell. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Hernandez will get ready to deliver pitch number 75 so far. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hernandez into the windup, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Line toward right center on his junior, but this is a base hit. The 2-out hit means Carlos Correa will bat this inning.
Well, there's a little 2-out base hit. Maybe start a little 2-out rally. Now, he's giving up some runs. He's a little vulnerable. We've seen him give up runs already in this game. So maybe this is a start of something big.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Check by Hernandez. The pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Has a look. Now the pitch. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Astros leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. Gene Segura standing in. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
A high fastball is in there.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And, oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Now the pitch. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Another 1-2 delivery. Line towards center field. Springer is there, and he has it for the first out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Standing in now, Ken Griffey, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Center fielder number 24, Ken Griffey.
Digging in and looking for more, Ken Griffey Jr. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
On its way is pitch number 75. And there's ball 2 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
And that slider must have been low. It's ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Reddick has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They're still down. It's 2-0. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses inside. 1-0. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Well, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Ready once again, Evan Gattis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Way out in front.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. Skied into straightaway right. Cruz moves over. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, left fielder, Carlos Beltran.
Ready for another shot now. Carlos Beltran, a hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there he goes towards second. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Here's Hernandez now on 0-2.
Oh, that's upstairs.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Runners on first with 1 down. And Beltran able to lay off that time, and the count moves back to 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Fouled back. He's set. Here's the 2-2. On the ground up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 7th inning coming up. It's the Astros 2 and the Mariners nothing. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Digging in once again, Harold Reynolds. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And that's through for a hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Harold Reynolds has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Digging in to try it again, Edgar Martinez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1.
Boy, he's got to want that pitch right there. I know he's been getting a few tonight already. But, man, he's around the plate. He's consistent. But like any pitcher, you want all the calls.
Nobody out, runner on first. That's wide, 2-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Reddick. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set, and the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A bullet to first base. And now they'll tag him out between first and second. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. Time to get up and stretch here at Minute Maid Park. Astros lead this one 2-0. David Phelps gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
David Phelps.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yulieski Gurriel. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Designated hitter, Yulieski Gurriel.
This is on the ground over to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Well, no surprise, another single to lead off the inning here late in the game, but they haven't had a lot of runs. They've got a lot of hits today, but they haven't been able to put things together. I guess I give a little credit to the pitching staff, not allowing consecutive hits to hurt them.
And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. In now, Alex Bregman, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. And a fastball just a bit up. Here it comes, 2-0. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Segura for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, two-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Into the box, Jose Altuve, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the pitch. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There's Cano, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nothing doing there for Houston as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Striding in once again, Kyle Seager. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Seager.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. The pitch. And he misses again here. 2-0 to the Mariner third baseman. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And that's in there. 3-1. Hard liner to center field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Man, I can't believe that just happened, and I bet neither can he. He was tracking this line drive all the way, I thought, but then it flies right past him. He looks back, and there's no help coming. He has to retrieve it himself. Got to wonder if he lost sight of it at the last second or something.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
A runner at second, nobody out. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Left side, Correa scoops it up, and he's retired here, 1 away.
Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far. As on cue, we give you a look at our starter comparison for these two guys in our 2-0 ball game.
Danny Valencia will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 26, Danny Valencia.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
2-0.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Hey, watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs? I don't think he's working around him.
One out and a runner on second base. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Seared down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Seager is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Hey, he's trying his hardest to help his guys get back in the game, but this time he had no shot. Applaud the hustle, but the decision was a costly one.
Gene Segura standing in. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. One left for Seattle. They trail things here 2-0. Carlos Ruiz is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 52, Carlos Ruiz.
Here's George Springer. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Center fielder, George Springer.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive to center field on his junior, but this is a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. Now at the plate, Jeff Bagwell. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
Squared that one up just a little late. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Griffey arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Ready for another chance? Carlos Correa. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 2-0.
You throw 2 balls that close, man, you got to get at least one of them. You're feeling like, I hit my target. What's he looking at?
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Very weakly on the ground. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And another foul ball. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Giving chase is Junior. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ball game. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Evan Gattis would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Here it is on 3-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, I don't know what he was sitting on right there, but that's the pitch you want. You're heading the count, and you get a fastball right there, middle in. I don't know. I'd have had to swing at that.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with 1 swing. So I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Evan Gattis now standing in. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Seager will put this one away to retire the side. 2 left for the Astros. They're up 2-0. Set to start the 9th now from Space City, Houston, Texas, as we continue our presentation of Major League Baseball on the show. So digging in now, Ken Griffey. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Hey, in this day and age where everybody's watching the pitch count, that was pitch number 100 in the 9th inning, but he still looks awfully impressive on the mound. Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Ken Giles takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
53, Ken Giles.
Ken Griffey Jr. will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. A runner at first with no outs here. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Junior awaits the 1-1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. And he lays off again, ball 3. Harold Reynolds, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, the good ones have that bat control. You see right there, he had a hole on the right side. First baseman was holding. Second baseman playing double play depth, and he shot it right through there on the right side for the hit. Nice job.
Harold Reynolds will be the next to bat. Now a bunt attempt here. He tries the bare hand but can't make the play, and now everybody's safe.
Well, Matt, maybe this bunt is a sign of things to come. This offense has been struggling. They've been shut down most of the game. Maybe they're changing their game plan. Drop a bunt, play a little small ball. We'll see what they do the rest of the inning.
Standing in, Edgar Martinez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that's in there for strike 1.
Now, Matt, that's a great pitch. I mean, look, he's in a jam. So what do? You go with the slider that he's probably going to reach for. Good pitch. I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measured the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
0-1 pitch on its way. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
I like the pitch right there, Matt. Bases loaded. You got to look for that strikeout right there. That's a nasty pitch for the hitter to lay off of. I'd come back with it again.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? And here's a ball hit in the air. Gaddis has a play. Makes the play. 1 away.
I can tell you from experience, bases loaded, nobody out, and you get an infield pop-up, that feels just as good as a strikeout. And now he's just a double play ball away from getting out of this mess.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And set to stand in the fine second baseman, Robinson Cano. Cano waits on the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
Oh, that was a pitch he wanted right there. That's a situation you can't go to 2 balls. Because if you go to 3, you know you're going to throw him a ball right down the middle. This pitch right here, everything hinges on this pitch. Bases loaded. You know he's got to come to you. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Here it comes, 2-0. 2-0 is a fastball, not close. He's behind 3-0 now. There's Kyle Seager in the on-deck circle. We'll see him next. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. out as that gets him. So that's going to bring home a run.
He really was struggling. He needed that strike right there. It's been a while since he's thrown one. That's just not the way he wanted to start this inning.
Stepping in, Nelson Cruz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits the batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you.
The 0-1. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was two good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Ready with another two-strike offering. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another two-strike offering. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Bases are loaded here, one man out. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with two gone now.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. The 1-0. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now the 2-0. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. Now the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch, and he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. And we are tied 2-2. Here's Carlos Beltran. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Grounded softly to the right. Backhanded. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The batter, designated hitter, Yulieski Gurriel.
Ready now, Yulieski Gurriel. Last time through was a base hit. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right back to him, and it's off his shoe. And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single. Settling in now, Alex Bregman. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Now the 2-0. And that's over. 2-1. Now the 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Junior's coming in. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Into the box now, Jose Altuve. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. The 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Martinez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Luke Gregerson takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Luke Gregerson.
Striding in, Gene Segura. His lifetime numbers against Gregerson, 0-for-4.
Segura.
And they start him out away with a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here it comes. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Here's another 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
The 3-2 one more time. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. Now at the plate, Ken Griffey. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there.
That's a ball.
And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Liner towards second, and that'll just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities, and here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And this one gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And it's clear they still respect Junior's bat here, so they'll go ahead and give him first on the intentional walk.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Coming to the plate now, Harold Reynolds. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the game, and I know infield single, but he doesn't care. Man, 3 hits in a ball game, he'll take it.
Digging in, Edgar Martinez. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That ball's right down the middle, and this guy's hitting in the middle of your order, and he wasn't able to hit it. That's how nasty his slider is. Here it is. You still can't hit it.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Bases are loaded with only one out. Lays off 2-2 now.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he will look at a called third strike, and that go-ahead run has to stay right where it is at third with 2 away now.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's Robbie Cano now. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Turned on down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Hit out toward second. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Mariner rally gets turned away as the inning is over. The Mariners threaten but leave them loaded. Score remains 2-2. James Pazos comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
James Pazos.
Stepping into the box, George Springer. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Springer.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing your 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it, and now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cruz racing back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
First baseman, number 5. Jeff Bagwell.
Digging in now, Jeff Bagwell. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. from the stretch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. One out, nobody on. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Now here's the pitch. Carlos Correa started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Ripped down the first base line. Now another 1-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Will Harris takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 36, Will Harris.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Career numbers against Will Harris. He's gone 3 for 6.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
In there, and it's even at 1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Lifted the other way out to left center. Beltran has a read on it. 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low. 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line, out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and this is swung on and missed, and the 11th inning is not going to plan here. There are 2 away.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Ready with the 0-1. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Well, that's a cutter cutting away from him. He hit that just like it was an old slider or a curveball. Just stayed on it and drove it to the opposite field.
Jean Segura.
Jean Segura standing in, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Beltran has a read on it, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th, and we are tied 2-2. Ready for another shot now. Josh Reddick. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Josh Reddick.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cruz going back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, catcher Evan Gattis.
Evan Gattis now standing in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Astros, left fielder Carlos Beltran.
Ready for another chance. Carlos Beltran. He was a ground out victim last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Astros go down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Digging in to try it again, Ken Griffey. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Number 30, Ken Griffey.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Springer. Makes the play, 1 away. This programming note to pass along: due to the length of our game tonight, the long-running animated series The Wilkersons will not be seen this evening. Again, no episode of The Wilkersons after the game tonight. Digging in once again, Ken Griffey Jr. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Here it is. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full, 3-2.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Hit hard down the line. He'll try it again, 3-2. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Harold Reynolds will be the next to bat. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit up. Here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. Two out, nobody on. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And that's in there. Base hit.
That's another base hit for them. I got to say, though, they've had a really hard time turning all these hits to anything productive on the scoreboard. Only 2 runs to this point, so stranded runners has been the theme most of the game. We'll see if they can cash in here.
Michael Feliz takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Michael Feliz.
Stepping in now, Edgar Martinez. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. A dive, but he's back. Now the 2-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now the 2-1. He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Reynolds heads for the plate. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Cano.
Here's Robbie Cano now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left. Beltran is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th inning coming up. The M's lead it 3-2. Edwin Diaz enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll start things out against the closer, Edwin Diaz.
Yulieski Gurriel.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, he's got a nice count, 2-0. I know he's looking for something to hit here, but hey, a walk wouldn't hurt you either. Down late in the game, base runners don't hurt.
Here he comes on 2-0. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Here it is. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Hit on the ground out to short. There's Segura. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch on its way. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. And that one stayed up a little high.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounded to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. He's set and the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Just late. He's safe. If that was anybody else running down the line, he'd have had him.
Number 4, George Springer.
Here's George Springer as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. There's a changeup over the outside corner. The 1-2 pitch. Now a little looper back up the middle, and that's going to fall. A base hit. Bregman is digging for home, and he's safe. And that's going to tie our ball game as the runner scores from second to make it 3-3 now.
I love the late inning at bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit, tie this game.
Standing in now, Jeff Bagwell. This is lined into left center, and it's going to get down out there. But that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center. And they're going to walk off as winners here in 12 innings.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you could win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings from him really showed a lot in this one.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Michael Feliz claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 4 runs, 13 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Mariners, 3 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro Light Rail trains can be picked up at Main Street Square, just 6 blocks from Minute Maid Park between Walker and Dallas.